So folks, one of my ramblings here, and I'm going to try and keep this under 5 minutes. Fantastic background pictures released by Battlestate Games. The guys that do Escape from Tarkov. These are H&K USPs in various configurations. The real reason for my rant and my ramble tonight is the dev blog that World of Warships released. A new stage of submarine testing. And there's only two things that I want to mention, which has me like... they've previously stated that their testing around submarines has been so bad that they now want to introduce it into rank to get more data. That should tell you people don't fucking want submarines. If a small percentage of the people are playing it, even not on the dev server, not on the test servers or whatever it is, but on the live server where you tried it in an event and people aren't playing it, it should tell you they don't want it. But in the good wisdom of wargaming, they're going to take this thing and they're going to fucking shove it up our asses, and we will take it. Two things on submarines that caught my eye here quickly. Dive capacity is limited in time, roughly up to 10 minutes of activity per battle. So if a match is 20 minutes, they're going to stay hidden or have the ability to pretty much stay hidden for half the match. I quit this fucking game because I got tired of destroyers being hidden for most of the match. Now you're introducing another class that stays hidden. Surface, fires torpedoes, and fucks off again. This is just a disaster in the making. And the other part that caught my eye. Now, sonar pings mark both sides of a ship and torpedoes don't lose guidance even if the ship turns the marked side away. Let's just make it easier to torpedo those big ships. You know, the battleships that a lot of people main in? We'll see how it goes. Somebody smarter at this game, like Notzer or San, will probably tell me, hey, you know, this is great or something. Let me know what your thoughts are about this in the comments. Then the other one, which just had me shaking my head. Okay. Update 10.6, Friesland and the Netherlands. You know, so in update 10.7, the Netherlands tech tree will feature Groningen, a complete analog of Friesland. In other words, a perfect copy. She will be available for 1 million free XP, and wait for it, 19,300 doubloons. So basically, to have the Friesland in another tech tree, you have to pay 19,300 doubloons for exactly the same ship. I mean, if that's not just a blatant cash grab, just how bad and how desperate is wargaming getting? You know, it's like, I don't know. I don't know what to make of this. What I do want to do is I just want to go over and actually have a look at Sully Gnome, you know, and see over the last 90 days how World of Warships has actually fared. You know, I know there's a lot of people that still World of Warships. There's a lot of people that still stream it. It's still doing alright. You know, the hours broadcast is down by about 22,000 hours. Average viewers is down by about 1%, only 4,000. Average channels is down by 10.2%. Viewer ratio is obviously up because there's only a handful, and the less channels that'll switch over, because if there's only 3 people streaming it, they're going to pick one of those 3 people instead if there were 5. Max viewers has gone up, and so I don't want to say it's dying, but over the last, if you look at this graph on this side, it's not particularly growing. It's not particularly doing good. So they need to start pulling their finger. Otherwise, yeah, it's it's going to go the same route as Valheim. Now, the other thing that I wanted to rant about this week was on the weekend I got sent a replay. And if you have replays that you'd like to share, ping me on the channel, or get hold of me through Discord, etc. Pop into my channel if I'm streaming. It's basically Twitch.com/FalconXX. This acquaintance sent me a replay very early on Sunday morning. I literally woke up, I barely made a cup of coffee, and I'll say barely made a cup of coffee, and I got this message: please look at this replay, fantastic, our division did well. So I downloaded it while the kettle was boiling, ran it through the Wargaming client, and ran it through OBS, and obviously started recording while I made my cup of coffee. Came back, the recording finished, I fired up Filmora, did an intro, spliced it together, did the transitions, and then went, rendered it, uploaded to YouTube, created a thumbnail. Now, all of this takes time. I mean, I think the fastest I can do something like that is roughly about 45 minutes. You know, it takes me an hour. You know, it generally takes me about an hour to do a replay when I'm not doing a voiceover. Okay. Published it, I sent in the link, and I went back to the kitchen to get another cup of coffee, because this was now only about 7:30. I'd been doing this since 6:30 on Sunday morning. I get a message back. Listen, we're not very happy with the way you did the replay. There's no voiceover, there's no introduction, there's no saying how wonderful we did, and there's no saying who we are as a clan, etc. Can you rather take it off? And I was kind of taken aback, because obviously the person had not watched any of my replays over the last 6 months. I ran a Twitter and a Discord poll, and about 60% of the people said they don't want the voiceover, they just want the raw gameplay. My intro is 6 seconds. It's statistically proven that if it's longer than 5 seconds, people don't like the introduction. And Neebs Gaming actually did a video about that. Draginifil, the naval historian, I skip his intro because it's over 30 plus seconds, you know. Mine's just Falcon Gaming, transition, all right, here we go. And I was actually upset. It was actually bitterly upset, because I'd wasted an hour of my time putting up a replay that somebody had sent, only to be told, we don't like the way you did it, when it's exactly the same way I've been doing it for the last couple of months. I unlisted the video and I left it there. You know, I was going to make a much stronger language ranting video about it, but I left it. So feel free to reach out to me if you have fantastic replays, Discord, otherwise just hop onto my stream. I stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, except for tonight. I didn't stream tonight, work-related things. I'll be streaming tomorrow, Wednesday, the 9th of June. But I'm going to leave it at that. Let's see where this goes with Wargaming. I really hope they pull their socks out, or they pull their socks up and get things sorted, because that Friesland copy is just a cash grab, and the submarines looks like a disaster to wait. Submarines originally were not going to attack battleships. Submarines were there for merchant shipping. You know, submarines were there for merchant shipping. So I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, please. Also, let me know your thoughts in the comments if you think it was justified for people asking to remove the replay, or if they're perfectly fine. And as always, thanks for watching, and everybody have a fantastic evening further. Take care. Cheers.